Hello everybody, my name is Christian and welcome back to Christian's Weather and Forecasting. We have some general severe weather throughout the rest of this week and possibly a major severe weather outbreak of some sort coming up within the day 4, day 5 period. Let's go ahead and get into it. So correction on that, it's the day 3, day 4. I forgot that it updated from last night. So for today, the National Weather Service has issued a severe weather slight risk through portions of the Key West, Florida Islands, marginal risk stretching through Florida and the northern Florida Peninsula, and then a general thunderstorm stretching throughout all the Gulf Coast. This is by far one of the weirdest slight risks I have ever seen just for the location at where it's placed. Key West, have never seen a risk kind of like this down there just for Key West, so this is a little bit different. Once again, tornadoes could be possible. 5% tornado threat, 2% where we're seeing the marginals. Wind is 15, hail is 5. So mainly a tornado wind threat, but all threats are possible. The summary severe thunderstorm gusts, isolated large hail, and a tornado or two are possible today and tonight over parts of the Florida Keys and into a small part of southern mainland Florida. You can read the hypnosis if you like to. You can pause the video to do that. As storms continue into the weekend, we have a marginal risk stretching from once again the Key West area to the mainland Florida and then up here towards portions of Virginia. General thunderstorm risk stretching all the way back here towards Central Plains over even into the western states. 2% where we're seeing those marginal risks, once in Florida, once in the Virginias. Wind threat is going to be 5%. Hail threat is going to be non-existent. So once again, mainly a tornado. Wind threat, this threat isn't as large as we're seeing the other one. This is mainly just going to be a possibility to see maybe a spin-up tornado or two, some gusty winds. Isolated strong to severe thunderstorms may occur Saturday across parts of the South Florida and the Keys, along with eastern North Carolina / the Outer Banks. Once again, you can pause to read the hypnosis if you like. Now, day 3 here on Sunday is when things start to get interesting. We do have a slight risk of severe weather stretching through portions of Kansas down into Oklahoma. This is central Oklahoma, includes Oklahoma City. Marginal risk stretching from the outer banks of Oklahoma, stretching all the way up into Nebraska, down into central Texas. General thunderstorm risk, and the website just died. Got a random ad blocker alert, so I do apologize about that. But general thunderstorm stretching all the way back here into portions of Utah, Colorado, and then over here into portions of Iowa and Missouri. The probabilistic of this being anything is a 15%. This was in the day 4 region yesterday, day 5. We'll look at it in just a second. These do tend to be bigger scale events than what they are through day 1 through 3. So we'll continue to monitor this as the time progresses. This could possibly be upgraded, just depending on what the National Weather Service sees. Isolated scattered severe thunderstorms are forecasted to develop Sunday afternoon and persist throughout Sunday night across parts of the southern central plains. This will also progress into Monday, which we'll get into now. You can pause to read the hypnosis if you wish. The National Weather Service has issued a 15% for day 4. This was issued on day 5, which was yesterday. But this is through portions of southern Arkansas, eastern Texas, Maine, Louisiana, and then Mississippi as well. This is a 15% for the day 4 through 8. So once again, normally when they're in this area like this, they do tend to be somewhat of a bigger, large-scale event. I do believe that this is coming from the slight risk that we're seeing right here, and it's just going to shoot to the south, southeast, regain strength, and once again will be that threat for here. Once again, there's the discussion down here. You can pause to read it if you want to. So here we are on the model, the GFS model. Right now, this is going to be the storm that's going to be impacting today through the Key West area, southern Florida. There will also be rainstorms up here where we're seeing that marginal risk of severe weather where that low front is kind of pushing through. That will eventually turn into somewhat of a snow event towards the northeastern states, and that will move off to the coast. Before a secondary, the weather's just wild for the next little bit. We do have a snow event up here as these a little low front pressure kind of slams into portions of California back here. This will turn into somewhat of a snow event for portions of Montana, Wyoming, Idaho as it moves into the Dakotas. Even portions of like Illinois and Wisconsin right here before the storms On the slight risk day 3, the 15% day 4, spark up back here, the 25th, 26th. Here they are on the 25th. They will strike through Texas, once again kind of die off, re-strengthen, where we're seeing them in that secondary 15% risk down here in Louisiana. These stretch all the way from Ohio, Kentucky, possibly could see a severe weather outlook up there of some sort, all the way down into more stronger severe side storms down here towards Mississippi, Alabama. Eventually, these will calm off, and these will move down off to the East Coast. They do look like they gain a little bit of strength on the 28th into the 29th as they do move off the coast as another low pressure front system kind of pushes it off there. But it's too soon to tell. National Weather Service will give us an update on that possible. Another low front back here kind of spawns up as this moves off to the East Coast. This brings a lot of snow to portions once again of like Wyoming, Idaho, into the Dakotas, as well as could bring some thunderstorm showers to the Ohio Valley, portions of Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, even the West Virginias. And once again, secondary low front, pressure front on that area right here brings some snow, portions of Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, those areas over there, Utah even. And the last run that I do have available is this one. I can see some storms starting to form into Kansas, and some snow/rain showers into Nebraska and into portions of Colorado, and then some storms trying to form up in the Texas Panhandle area, the Oklahoma Panhandle area. So when all this gets time, we will make sure to cover it. But this is kind of what it's looking like for the next 10 days. Very wild weather-wise. So if you're anywhere in southern Florida, even portions of the Key West, it is going to be raining nonstop until probably sometime midnight hours. We can see these storms. Some of them could turn severe over the next few hours right here. 1, 2, 3 p.m. These are moving off. Could see some hailers. You know, even the HRRR model predicting some of that blue areas of precipitation, which can highlight hail. Even down here towards Key West, a little discrete little area with some pink. Once again, could indicate hail. By 6, 7 is expected to be the main strength of these storms. 8, 9, they will hit Key West and Florida. 10, 11, 12, these will be the main part of the storm, will have moved off by midnight, and right here is where we're seeing kind of a break in that rain for Florida. Once again, could see some more rain as this area back here hits Florida, but by 4 a.m., most of the severe weather is supposed to be already out here towards the Pacific, and the event will mainly be over. If we're looking up here, though, I'm just going to let the run play. It is going to be raining non-stop throughout the afternoon into the morning hours. You can see all these storms down here towards the Gulf states shooting up into Kentucky, Ohio, the Virginias, and then they're stretching all the way up across the coast. I forgot the word there for a second. And then this is what's going to be causing that snow event where we're up here, where we're seeing those winter weather advisories, those winter weather warnings and things in place. I just realized you guys can't see that. But up here, where we're seeing the winter storm warnings, the winter weather advisories, even the flood alerts and stuff out where we're seeing those pop up. So besides that, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys are following my Twitter, CWAF Official, for live, up-to-date alerts and things like that. I don't post not all the time, but 90% of the time I will have a post at least sometime throughout the day alerting of the weather and whatnot. So make sure you're dropping a follow. Thank you guys for the support. 6.3K views on the lightning video, which I'm very happy about. Let's go. We're on the road to 500. So after we hit 500, goal will be 1,000. Could even hit that by the end of the year. So thank you guys for the support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.